Wait, in fact,
yeah,
Tobin, sure. This is how it went. The guy that won said, I don't want the tickets. I'm just here for the chili sauce.
I'm just here for the love of the game.
I like
the love of the game.
I like it. Well, another man who's here for the love of the game sounds like a monster. Calais Campbell. He was speaking to the media yesterday after the first training camp, and he says this defense has it all.
Well, I mean, I don't really think it's that difficult. I think it's really just understanding the terminology, understanding kind of all the different things we can do, and it gets to a place where we can play free. And I think they did a really good job in the spring of really getting guys prepared. I could tell, like especially in the D-line room, it's a clear understanding of what we want to do and what we can do. A guy like Sealer, he's just a very cerebral guy and understands at a high level. And we're already talking about things we can do when we're out there together. And so it's kind of cool to see another like brilliant mind that understands the game at a high level. But I mean, this defense is a very, very interesting defense. It's hard for offensive coordinators because we could just do so much. And we could do some things that look so different, but it's kind of similar. And it's just you could throw a lot of wrenches in the game plan just by small adjustments. And so, really cool defense. I think Coach Weave is another guy who just he gets it, understands at a high level on how to take advantage of it. And I'm excited to go out there and compete for him.
I mean, how is this not the most menacing person that's ever walked the face of the earth?
RBA Richard says he sounds like he eats small children for a protein bar.
Imagine if him and Zach Sealer if they try and go hunting together, people are going to think they've seen two Bigfoots.
Yes.
It's absolutely amazing. Although part of me does feel like at any point he does want to let me know that it's a wonderful world.
Say that Satchmo.
What's better, that impression or my Godfather impression?
The Godfather one is my favorite.
Up for you.
Kermit?
It sounds like if Kermit the Frog does the hits.
Both.
Here is some more of him. He's saying what this defense makes so difficult about it being deceiving.
Yeah, I mean the style of defense is really built off of off of being able to blitz different ways. A lot of simulated pressures, and then full out pressures, and making it look like you're blitzing, but you're really not. You're only rushing 4, but from an offensive mindset, it's a blitz because you got guys dropping. A lot of D linemen drop. I've almost caught a couple picks in this defense. I've dropped a few, but batted balls. I take a PBU. But this defense is unique in the sense that like anybody can do anything at any given time.
I'm trying to think of the last.
You know what? It sounds like we going back to a couple of years ago. 11 man up. That's terrifying because everybody ain't rushing. So your head is on a swivel because you don't know who's going to drop out. And this is a combination of that and zone blitz, right? So when you line 11 men up, you can't block bodies. You got to block positions, but you don't know who's coming or going. So if you take one step towards the wrong guy, the guy who's actually blitzing comes free, and you got 6 or 7 men in coverage, everybody's covered. So that's the whole point of that.
I'm just distracted by Croqueta King saying that Calais Campbell's voice sounds like Mahomes hitting puberty.
Point for Witcher.
When is he going to hit puberty, right?
I don't know.
No, that's not. Hey, that's not the old 86 Bears defense. The 86 Bear defense is, and basically the 86 Bear defense is basically what it's called. It's called a Bear defense. You have your guard, your center, and your other guard covered. You have one linebacker on outside of the tackle. You have another lineman or linebacker over the tight end, and another linebacker outside of him, one linebacker in the middle. Bear defense.
Sounds like a bear.
Yep.
If a bear can talk in the woods.
Yeah, but it seems like the way that they'll do it is that they'll do it from a lot of different personnel. So you might have 3 defensive linemen, and the cool thing about where they are is keep in mind, Agba has played inside and outside. So if he lines up inside and drops off into the short flat, that's no big deal for him You see what I mean? So they have a lot of flexibility in how they can do things based on the personnel they have in there. And that'll be a cool thing to see. But it seems as if, though, the way he's talking is going to look more like Brian Flores and less like Vic Fangio.
Some guy says, Colt says, that's Boban reaching for fish snacks. Commercial.
This is great. Unlike, sometimes Mike McDaniel could drag on, and not to make it about him. I'm going to love every time Calais Campbell speaks to me. I'm going to be waiting on him to speak. I love this. This is great.
Can we have some more from him?
Yeah, this is him about how Hall of Fame would be an honor, but he thinks he needs a Super Bowl.
Be huge, and I'm a big football fan first and foremost before I'm a player. And the next week, I got a couple friends that are getting in. Andre Johnson, Dwight Freeney. I mean, these guys are guys I've got great respect for and great relationship with, and it would be cool to be there and watch them get inducted. But I do have those aspirations, and I know that winning the Super Bowl will be monumental for that. And I believe this team has the capabilities to win the Super Bowl. Obviously, it's going to be tough. The AFC is a gauntlet. A lot of talented teams that want it just as bad as we do. And, I think we got to have that mindset that we got to go and just, go take it from them. And it's not going to be an easy route. But we got, a great group of guys that are capable of doing the job. Just got to do it when the time counts. And right now we're just building that foundation. But today is the worst we're going to be all year, And that's the mindset we got to have is that every day if we're working to get better, then this is the worst we'll be all season.
I love that.
Yep. It's also keep in mind, usually the teams that make runs into the playoffs, deep into the playoffs, are the teams that are peaking at the end of the year, right? The Dolphins peaked like midway through the season.
Yeah, they did.
And then injuries and what have you. So
they peaked showing mercy to Sean Payton.
Right.
That's when it was, dude. That's when it was.
Nah, I would have to say that the injuries, having Tyreek running on half a leg,
didn't help.
Waddle was banged up, and then keep in mind, and no real passing to the tight end, so you limited yourself, and you didn't run the ball when you should have. All things that listen, everybody's got to learn. Everybody's got to learn. The offense coordinator, Mike McDaniel, and play calling. Everybody has to learn. Look at these situations. What could we have done, right, to put our team in a better situation to succeed? And my first suggestion would be, hey, I don't care how short those passes are. I don't want to risk stopping the clock.
Hell of a class going in next week. You got Dwight Freeney.
Yep.
Devin Hester and Andre Johnson, the Canes reps. Julius Peppers.
Yep.
He was solid.
Yeah.
Patrick Willis.
Mm-hmm.
Man. Does that mean so the Hall of Fame game is like around the corner then?
Next week.
Wow, that's crazy.
Next weekend.
Yeah, that is amazing.
Oh no, they do it it's on the 8th. Isn't it? It's on Thursday.
It is Bears versus Texans, and it's on Thursday, August 1st. So it's 2 days before Hall of Fame now.
Next week.
Damn.
Yep.
So the crazy thing about this is, and I said this when it came out, this has nothing to do with Devin Hester, right? But Eric Metcalf was Devin Hester, and he played running back and was a 1,000-yard receiver and has over 20,000 total yards.
Definitely has a case, bro.
Huh?
You got to be the guy to petition it or something like that.
Dude, can I just tell you what pisses me off about sports? Right? We pick and choose when the numbers matter. And that really gets to me. If you want to make your case, you throw a whole bunch of numbers at me. If you want to make the opposite case with the numbers, you talk about other things. Right?
Sure. Wins.
Right.
Wins.
Right. Exactly. And it's a crazy thing to me. But how many people that have 20,000 total yards that don't play quarterback aren't in the Hall of Fame?
I don't know.
Think about that. It like you don't even like. I just hate when people don't make no damn sense. Grown ass people, for whatever reason, get their feelings hurt or they don't like somebody or whatever. It's supposed to be impartial. You're supposed to be voting on who belongs amongst the greatest and elite in the league that do what they do. And that's why baseball is where it is. The Hall of Fame is a joke.
I agree with you because like look how long it took to get Zach Thomas in. You know, it was like one of these things where, something has to wake it up. So maybe like Hester getting in will open eyes to the past on him,
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's just crazy. Like that, dude, like it doesn't take a rocket scientist to take Zach Thomas's numbers, put them up against the Hall of Famers and say, wow, okay, wow, he belongs in this group. It took him that long to figure that out? Like, no. So when people say I have a problem with the people that elect people to Hall of Fames, yeah, I do. Because whether you like the guy or you don't like the guy, nobody give a damn whether you like him. That's not your job. Your job is to determine whether he belongs amongst the elite of the elite to ever play that sport. And if you can't do it, you shouldn't have a vote. Whether you had a bad relationship with the guy or he wasn't nice. It's like the Terrell Owens thing. I don't give a rat's ass if you couldn't stand Terrell Owens. That dude's numbers spoke for themselves.
Gotta tell you, when the reports come out today of what is at camp, I think it was Dade South who said anything on Chop Robinson. I gotta see some Chop Robinson was flying around tweets today.
Yeah,
I want to see him flying around. I want reports of him flying around.
Can I ask you a question? This is a question I'm
off the ball.
I'm going to ask you a question.
Explosive.
In a contact sport, how can you tell how good anybody is with no contact?
Just need to see some flying around, Leroy. Just really swarm the football.
Hold on. Let me finish. Everybody flies around when you can't get hit. I was a fast running back just running through there getting touched.
It's like Calais Campbell said, yesterday was the worst they're going to be, unless they're worse today. But you would think they're going to get better. And so they take that, and what you want to see is more people flying around the football.
Flying around the football, dude. What's that?
That's flying around the football.
Is that a bird or is that Calais Campbell?
No, I mean, just remember we said this yesterday.
Like, oh, please come back. I'm not going to scare you. Really?
Imagine going to his house for Halloween.
Trick or treat.
When he just starts his statement going huge.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yep.
I have been known for time to time to get in the bushes by my front door.
Doesn't surprise me.
Hey, I want to torment the kid. Then my wife, to try to be a good neighbor, she puts the table on the end of the driveway and she makes margaritas for the adults and then the candy for the kids. And I'm just sitting at the window looking out going, why can't I have no fun? Come to the door, little kids. Come to the door. Come to the front door, little kids. They walk by and look at the door. Nope.
Tell you who's got to show me something though. Cam Smith got to show me something.
Oh my God! Yeah,
got to show me something.
He's overdue, bro.
I think a lot of what they do defensively, scheme wise, will help Smith and Cole. Right? I think it'll help them because Katie Cole, who started off just playing man to man and playing the guy in front of him, then he had to read stuff, and he was a little slow. He was always one step behind.
Yeah. I mean, look, when you got in Fang's doghouse, it's hard to get out. So you got a fresh start with the bob and weave defense here. All right, we're looking for tsunamis. We're looking for ball hawks, not ball pelicans. So what I need really is for Cam Smith to show me something, dude. That's what I need. Now, when I say show me something, literally, I'm not there, so he can't show me something, but I better see tweets about it.
Yeah.
I better see tweets about it.
Or else.
Again, day two. And I hate
Still,
Yeah.
though, dude. He's overdue. That guy's overdue. You got to admit.
Red
he's
shirt
overdue.
year, you know, like it's all right. I put it all behind me, but like I'll tell you one
know,
thing. I'm
here,
looking right now at
contrary to popular
this
belief.
roster.
Contrary to popular belief, you do realize in all lines of work, when you get a new job, there's a development period, right? For you to think that certain positions you pick up right away, sometimes it doesn't happen. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it does.
Yeah. But you would agree he's got to show us something.
Gotta show us something, dude.
I would say that he should be able to do something by now to get his ass on the field. Right? No, that's a fact. I'm just going by the position that he plays. Right?
Mm-hmm.
He should be able to do something to get on the field on a regular basis.
Well, let me just say this. I better not see today that Ethan Bonner, aka Intangibles Lightning, I better not see that he's outshining him. Like you're getting outshined by someone drafted, guys, again, like you were with Cater. Because
just because you're undrafted don't mean you're not better.
That's fine. But I'm just saying, like, he better show us something. And also, I got my eyes on one guy and one guy alone based on name alone. Undrafted cornerback, Storm Duck.
Oh, hey,
that's a great name.
That's a good name right there.
Did you say dunk or duck?
Duck. Okay.
Storm
hey, watch out.
Duck, as in quack quack.
Duck.
He should have went to Oregon. That would have been perfect.
Storm Duck. Wow. That's good.
Yep.
North Carolina. Tar Heel.
I'm surprised nobody tried to shoot him with all them hunters over there. We got a duck.
Quack. Quack.
No, like it's Stunt Steve.
What's his real name?
I'm not making
No,
it's Storm Duck.
Storm Chandler Duck.
Yep.
He's white.
He is not.
What?
Contrary to Chandler belief.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Hey,
No.
listen.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna sit here and act like I've swung and missed on this before.
No.
Right? Hartenstein. Hartenstein.
Yep. No, but this one is undeniable. He is not an intangible.
So he got a whole family of ducks.
That's right. The Duck family.
Yeah, I guess he does. How many schools did he play for, though? Okay, I do see him leaving Penn State, went to North Carolina. I also see him in a Louisville uniform. Man, the transfer portal is crazy.
Yeah, he played last year. His last year was in Louisville, his COVID year. Before that, he was a Tar Heel.
Nothing at Penn State?
You know?
Okay.
No, he made that up.
Okay. All right. Well,
Storm Ducks fly together.
Karen says Storm Duck is ironically Goosey's.
I mean, if anybody is going to outperform Cam Smith, I guess Storm Duck is a pretty good place to go. But Cam's got to show me something.
No, for sure.
Wouldn't it be something if he started and they say at right corner, Storm Duck, and everybody's saying go.
Jeez, is that a duck? I don't think
What kind of duck are you have,
I don't know
dude?
what that was, dude.
Why does your duck sound like a vulture?
It's like a seagull. Very strange. What was that?
Hey, wait a minute. Now we making fun of it like it's a bird, damn it.
No,
Ethan, that was a condor, not a duck. Okay. Quack, quack, quack. It doesn't have the same.
No, but that would be fun. Like if Storm Duck becomes a thing for the Dolphins,
Yeah.
like imagine he has a really great first day of practice in front of the fans, like on Sunday, and they just go quack,
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 quack, quack. Like we get Mighty Duck style with him.
That'd be good.
Oh,
Imagine
dude.
the whole Hard Rock
Wait.
quacking.
If he has
Quack,
a pick
quack,
in the
quack,
game,
quack, quack.
you know the first headline is going to be Mighty Duck, right?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Tate South says you guys are triggering the murderer.
Oh, she says, look, wouldn't it be something? Look, her head just peeps into the game. I heard somebody was talking about birds.
Quack, quack. I would love that, dude.
Quack. Yeah.
That's great.
Or
How are we not going to root for this guy?
he should get some he should get some NIL from Aflac.
Too late.
some or the Duck Dynasty guys.
Oh my goodness. I don't know. Where they live? Ooh.
Wow. Oh, take a break. More to come here. We are live at Big Ten Media Day, Capital One Orange Bowl Media Tour presented by Duffy's Sports Grill. Back after this.